Darren Caplan, Chief Executive of the Airport Operators Association, representing the aviation industry. Thanks for joining us. Very interesting time at the moment for aviation. The UK has got the Davis Commission trying to make a long-awaited decision about how to develop the hub for the UK. Are we going in the right direction? Is Davies going to get a solution to this big problem?
Well, I think we have to put things into context. I mean, the AOA represent airports across the UK. We want both sufficient world-class hub capacity, but we also want vibrant point-to-point airports as well. So there's two parts to this debate. The Airports Commission is the one you're focusing on, but there's also an aviation policy framework that came out last year that was very positive for our sector and said that provided we deal with carbon and noise, we should be able to grow as a sector. So it's positive for all our airports that we have that policy going in the right direction. The Airports Commission is part of policy development, and we support the fact that we have this debate and we will have a decision by summer 2015. Now, of course, commentators and people such as yourselves are focused on, is it Gatwick, is it Heathrow, is it Thames Estuary? The most important thing is we do get more runway capacity, and we do actually get action on this, because for years this is an issue that's been waylaid. There's been no action on it for years and years and years. So what we're saying is we support the process. We want the politicians across the party to support the process. When the recommendations are made in 2015, the politicians have got to back that and make it happen. So I'm not going to give you the answer you want and say where it should be,
but
we do need a decision.
It's an important decision to make, though, and you surely must have a view as to what your members want, whether it is development at Heathrow, development at Gatwick, or potentially development in the estuary.
Our members have many different views, but they're all united in the fact that we do need more runway capacity, and that's the key thing. Now, of course, from a trade association perspective, we want all our members to grow. So if you said to me which airport, I would say I don't want any of our airports to be constrained, whether it's by policy, whether it's by regulation, whether it's by tax. So they should be able to grow, but I can't tell you exactly where it should be, but we do need more capacity.
But you do support the need for a hub. A hub that gives us global connections. Yeah,
we support the need for more hub capacity. We say there's not enough. If you look at other countries around the world, and particularly in Europe, our competitor countries, their hub capacity is increasing far faster than our hub capacity has been increasing.
Right.
Very few people are now saying we should have more runway capacity in the UK. The question is where it should be. And the fact we've had that shift, Antony, is significant in its own right.
We see Doha opening this week, or this month. And that has raised the spectre of 24-hour flights. Should the UK have 24-hour airports?
Well, at the moment we have a situation where most airports operate up to about 11 o'clock at night and 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's a local issue for most airports, and that's the way it should be. As we go through the Airports Commission debate, and we have so Howard Davis has already put forward what he calls an optimisation strategy about how we get more out of existing runway capacity. We need to look at that. But at the moment, most airports would say it's a local issue, should be decided locally, and the AOA would support that position.
Do you think that when Davis makes a recommendation in the summer, that government will take action on it?
Yes, I'm confident actually. I'm one of the most confident people in the aviation sector, in the business sector. I think when he makes his recommendation, the pressure on the Prime Minister of the day will be so huge that if it's not backed, it will be seen as weakness. If the Prime Minister of the day backs the decision, it will be seen as a strong leader. So I'd be very surprised if the Prime Minister doesn't back that decision, and then we'll all have to make it happen.
We'll wait and see. Darren Caplan, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks.